Okay, now I get to show you some of the exciting things that you're going to be hearing more about as we spend the rest of the morning together, hopefully. And again, we're just so excited to have all of you here and to be at the point where we are ready to move ahead with this project. So if you'll bear with me, I'm going to just go through a little bit of background about the college and then talk a bit about the new site. And then we're going to also talk about some strategic issues that are coming up that are going to be of real concern and interest. Just a little about the college. You can see we've gone from about 11,600 in the fall of 2007. That's total head count in individual students. We're estimating just over 14,000 this fall. And the full-time equivalents you can see and the increases there. In terms of student profile, we have about half and half male and female and about half and half full-time and part-time, and the average age is around 27. We have locations in Lexington, Cooper Leestown, Regency, and then we also have a downtown center where we do adult education. We also have sites in Winchester, Lawrenceburg, Danville, and also we have a partnership with EKU in Lancaster, and we have a wonderful partnership with Toyota in Georgetown, and also support some of the other industrial manufacturing entities in that area and around the region. We have 43 academic programs, and we award about 3,000 credentials annually, and those are of course 2-year degrees and some shorter term programs, diplomas and certificates. We also have some programs that support other types of students. That is one opportunity college, that's the high school dual credit, and the middle college program that we have with Fayette County Schools, where they're educating about 50 students on our Leestown campus each year. And many of those students are taking college courses as a part of their high school experience and are going to leave with quite a number of college credits. That's a great program. We also have the adult education programs in Fayette and Boyle County. And also we do a lot, obviously, with continuing education with customized training for the workforce and for business and industry. We also have art, music, theater, and film. A lot of people don't realize that. We have a great film program that's a 1-semester program, and we're working on a associate in fine arts to go along with that. We also have programs at the horse park, generally, not the last 3 weeks, but generally we do. And that's where they're training jockeys and other folks who will work in the thoroughbred and equine areas. In terms of transfer, we have a great transfer center that really helps people to try to determine where they want to go when they leave BCTC. And we transfer about 1,000 students a year. And we have programs that are in cooperation with UK, EKU, and Kentucky State, where they're doing more or less dual enrollment. It's not exactly that, but a lot of relationships where students are getting a lot of support and help. Particularly scholarships to go on, and to some of the other colleges as well. Planning for the future. Well, the biggest thing on the radar, of course, is the Newtown Pike campus. And it's a 48-acre site, of course, in the heart of Lexington. The master planning and site preparation was funded by the legislature in 2008. And we have had more than 30 community and industry leaders very involved in the planning. We had an advisory group of community leaders who have helped us to understand the neighborhood, to make connections and create partnerships. The institutional team, of course, the Commonwealth of Kentucky is the owner with the Finance and Administration Cabinet. And our system, the Kentucky Community and Technical College system, and then Bluegrass Community and Technical College. The master plan consultant team, as I said earlier, EOP Architects were the main contracting agency. And we also had a national campus planner group that we worked very well with, as well as other local architects and planners. And I particularly want to note Stan Harvey and Urban Collage, as they have just been very, very supportive of us in this project. The planning team, as I said, we have talked a lot with stakeholder groups. We had the community advisory committee, college advisory groups, focus groups, and then some reports to the general public. The campus plan, this is sort of a 20-year build-out is what I've been calling it. And you can see that there are, if you look at the top of the screen, all the way to your left, and then at the bottom, there are 3 entrances that will ultimately come into the campus. There's potential, maybe way down the road, to make a 4th entrance off of 5th Street. But of course, that's where the railroad track is, so that presents some particular issues. But you can see that with the buildings, I think there are 14 of them, it would actually fill the site. The historical context, of course, has been very important, and we have really worked with the agencies and stakeholders in that area who are interested in the future of the site and the recognition of its historical value. The blue buildings you can see there are the ones that we are working hard to try to keep usable and remain on the site. And of course, the 4th Street entrance there on the bottom is going to be a ceremonial entrance, and we'll keep those beautiful, what was called pleasure gardens, and they were a part of the treatment for the clients who were here. That's a picture of the administration building. That's the iconic building you'll see on the tour that most people recognize as the Eastern State Hospital point of entry. The laundry building you'll also see, it has a lot of architectural significance, and we hope to be able to get some work done on it. We do not have the funds right now to do that. The McGowan building was built in the 80s, and it actually is usable pretty much as it is. Design guidelines and purpose. We are working toward a vibrant, as I said, educationally appropriate, safe area, and are looking to really make it a showplace. The site plan has 4 phases, and you can see just represented there sort of what that build-out would look like. The phase 1, right now we're working on some cemetery improvements, and you'll see that. The new classroom building, the left-hand side there is Newtown, and that's where the building will be. You will actually see it this morning. And then some minor not reservations, but renovations, and some other issues that are going to be done as a part of the first phase. The cemetery improvements has to do with some fencing, a memorial plaque, landscape plantings, and some other archways that are going to define that area a bit more. The implementation, you can see there about 1,000 students estimated for the first building, up to almost 5,000 in the second, and then going on up to ultimately about 12,000 to 14,000 students on site. There's the classroom building. Again, you saw that earlier. That is the building that will be built starting, we hope, next spring, and open around the spring of 2013. Phase 2 planning would involve new buildings that have science, math, engineering, nursing, and allied health as the focus, maybe a learning center and student center, and also additional why don't I keep saying that? Renovations. Maybe it's because I have reservations. Site completion issues. Obviously, we need additional renovation funds. We're going to need road and intersection upgrades. There may be more burial sites. The initial searches have not turned up additional sites, but certainly it is possible we'll find them. And there is a protocol that we will use, and they would be reinterred in the cemetery if that were to happen. We will obviously be exploring more partnerships. We need development around the area to support the students and the neighborhoods. And we want to explore linkages up to the Legacy Trail and the Town Branch Trail. Funding, obviously, is a big deal. Again, $4 million was allocated in 2008, supported by the legislature. The building was actually funded earlier for the Cooper campus and was able to be moved over to the new site. And then phase 2, the figure that We've been told the estimate is about $100 million for phase 2. Potential development again, a fairly large area, but pretty much going to be taken up by the college buildings, and so we need a lot of private developers and others to step up and develop the 88 acres that have potential development around us. There is vacant land, there's also underutilized industrial and other infill opportunities. So we think and believe and expect to transform the area. This is Newtown Pike at the 4th Street intersection, and a rendering of what it could look like a little bit further down the road. This is the Newtown Pike a little further north, and again a rendering of what it could look like down the road. And this is what it's actually all about. We all understand that, and the students who were helping out today just came in, and I want to recognize and thank you guys as well, because you helped get everything here.